Hello everyone, Swapnil Lahane this side, co-founder of Finbull Wealth Managers. So today I'll be talking about the importance of asset reallocation. So typically in every investor's portfolio there are 5 asset classes. First is equities, global and domestic equities. Second would be bonds, corporate bonds and government bonds. Third is gold, digital gold and physical gold. Then we have real estate, and the last one is crypto, Bitcoin for all those people who understand it. So these are some of the asset classes which investors try to hold for the long term. Now what we will be discussing in this video is that whether we get the hint of increasing or decreasing allocation in a particular asset after every 2-3 years. So we'll just first check the chart of Nifty 50. So this is the Nifty 50 index chart. So here what we can see is that after the global financial crisis which happened in 2009, the entire equity market was in a bull run from 2009 to almost till 2019, right? So during this time frame, even the global markets, equity markets were in the bull run. So this was a good time for all the equity markets. Now what we have to understand here is that whether we got the signal in 2018 or 19 that the markets are gonna crash in next few years. So I'll just show you one chart where, so this is a chart which tells you the valuations of Nifty 50, and we have the price range of the Nifty index. So here what we can say is that the valuation in the year 2019, it was as high as it was in the year 2008 before the global financial crash. So this was one of the indicator which had given us the hint that the entire global markets including Indian markets are getting extremely expensive. So 28 to 30 PE was the range which was telling us that the valuations of the markets are turning expensive. So this was the time frame which was giving us the hint that this entire rally which happened for last 10 years might come to an end in next few years. So this was the first indicator for us. The second was that the gold to Nifty ratio, this index was bouncing from this trend line and was showing a trend reversal from here. So this was another indication which was telling us that the incremental money which is coming into the investment world was coming more into gold as compared to Nifty, and the reason being that the equity markets were turning expensive, though. So the risk that was there in the equity market was on the higher side as compared to gold, and that was the reason why gold was bouncing from its support. So I'll just show you one more chart. I'll show you the chart of gold. So this is the gold chart. Here we can clearly see that in the year 2019, so from 2013 to 2019, gold was moving in a tight consolidation zone. So it was like showing sideways price movement. But in the year 2019, it had broken out. So this was another signal which was telling us that the incremental money is shifting towards gold, and finally there are buyers for gold in the global markets, and most of them were actually central bankers. So this was again one of the signal which was telling us that equities are getting expensive, because gold ideally is a hedge for equity, and whenever the economic conditions of Indian markets or Indian economy or global economy is not doing well, that is a time when we see good sharp movement in gold prices. So this was again in the year 2019. So these were some of the these were the 4 indicators which were telling us that something is going to happen in the equity markets, right? So like everyone says that it is not easy to predict the next movement of the market, or it is not easy to time the entry and exit from the market. But here we can clearly see that although it's not possible to time the exact entry and exit, but at times you can try to analyze the different indicators which market is trying to show, and try to take some decisions. So this was the year 2018 to 2019 where most of the seasoned investors would have cut down their equity position, and during this time they would have increased their position in gold and also in bonds, because from 2017-18 we had seen that the interest rates were on the falling side, and whenever the interest rates are on the falling side, the government and corporate bond category, which we called as debt funds, tend to do good. So here, so when we talk about asset reallocation, in last 2-3 years we had got the hint that we have to cut down our positions from equities, at the same time increase some of our positions towards gold and bonds. Now going forward, what we expect is, since markets have started its bear run and it's gonna uh, have more corrective phases for next 1 year or 2 year, so this is a very good time to start building your long-term positions into equities again. So this is the fall that happened in the month of March. Then we had a sharp reversal in the month of April, and again in the month of May it had started taking the downturn. So let's see, this is the support zone that we have, 7,000, and then another one that is there at 9,000, and then one more at around 8,000. So these are some of the support zones that we have. Let's see from where does it bounce. So first uh, it should test the level of 8,900. So if it doesn't bounce from here, then the next level would be 7,900 and then 7,000. These are the next three support levels for the Nifty market, Nifty 50 chart, and this would be the resistance, 10,000 level. So let's see what happens in next 2-3 months. I'm expecting a downfall, and I expect some sort of correction for next 2-3 months. Let's see. Okay, thank you guys. With this I'll end the video. If you have any questions, you can write down the question in the comment section. Thanks.